It's Jam TV, getting you the hottest jams out of the city. Let the folks know what we got today.
Hey, it's your boy Mike Willion, champagne done. I'm just bullshit. Hey, it's Mike Willion, man, representing PA, man.
Alright, we got Mike Willion on today, you know what I'm saying? I know you from Mobile, but you moved to Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you doing down here at this time right now?
Right now I'm down here for the holidays, man. Spend time with the fam. Down there, you know what I'm saying, till 30th or whatever. And still gonna do some music, some videos, and rock, you know, came down here to rock with Jim.
Alright. Since this is your first time on the show, you know what I'm saying? Let the folks know, you know what I'm saying, where you from in Mobile.
Oh yeah, I'm from Prichard, man. I'm native, you feel me? Prichard. Right down the street from Blunt, Alexander Court, you know what I'm saying? Clark Street, over there by Bishop, Prichard Mall, you feel me? So that's where I'm originally from. But I done moved around like everywhere, you feel me, as I got older.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? So, in Prichard at that time, you know what I'm saying, how it was when you was just growing up in Prichard, you know what I'm saying? It was rough, it was...
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that, you know, every city got a hood, you feel me, but Prichard is the hood of Alabama. I always say that, like everybody know Prichard the hood of Alabama. And shit, we came up in poverty, of course, you know what I'm saying? We had the candy lady, you feel me, we used to go, but I remember a lot of fun times. It made me, you know what I'm saying, the man who I am today. You know, a lot of people shit on the hood, but the hood, you know what I'm saying, really made me, like, learn how to have responsibility. I lost a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? Lost a lot of people, R.I.P., Eric Davis, you feel me? But for the most part, back then, you know what I'm saying, it was just about respect, and you had to be a lion, you feel me? I always say that. You couldn't show no weakness in PA. Everybody know that.
Alright, how many siblings you got?
It's just there's three of us. It's my Carrier, you know what I'm saying? He do music with me. My brother, he was in the house with me. Maurice and Marquez. So actually four. So actually four got there. But yeah. That's all of us.
Alright, and what high school you went to?
Man, I've been all over, bro. I was bad. I used to fight all the time, you feel me? But the school I went to the most was Blunt, you feel me?
Blunt?
Yeah, I went to Blunt High School, but I went to Shaw, I went to LaFlo, I went to goddamn Murphy, you feel me? I went to all of them. I used to be getting in fights and shit all the time. But my 9th and my 12th grade year, I went to Blunt.
So you say you used to fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you say your high school record was then? Say you was a fight?
Yeah, my high school record, I ain't gonna count. I lost one fight, you feel me? That was because I got jumped, you feel me? But like one-on-one, nah, I had no hands, you feel me? And me and my clique, it was like 5 or 6 of us. And we always used to protect each other. I ain't never been no gang, no shit like that. You feel me? We just niggas from the hood. We ain't really sell no drugs. Like, I tried to sell drugs. That shit didn't work. I wasn't good at that shit. But I could hustle everything else, like CDs, clothes, different shit like that. I always had that mentality, but I just ain't want to take no chances with that drug shit, you feel me? But yeah, we was just young niggas from the hood, bro. We wasn't with no gangsters and no shit like that. We just, you know, nigga fuck with us. We just had a lot of business. That's how it was.
You just said you failed in selling drugs. I'm saying, like, what was the moment you just failed? Like, how you fail selling drugs? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's just like, you know, I just ain't like, you know, back then, you feel me? You just had to stand on the corner and shit like that. I just ain't feel like that was a good concept as far as marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You standing on the corner waiting on the niggas to come get you. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you gotta go, it's like working in the warehouse. You gotta go through all the weather, you feel me? You gotta go through if it's hot, if it's cold, if it's raining. Like, shit, if it's raining, where you gonna stand at? So I was just like, I ain't like that concept, you feel me? And I want to do shit the legal way, because I had a lot of people in my family did the illegal way. So I was trying to prove that, like, shit, I can do this shit a legal way and still hustle, you feel me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright. You said you had a lot of fights in high school. You ended up graduating, or what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Due to that, you know what I'm saying, in my household, the shit I went through, shit, I ended up graduating late. I ain't walk with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I actually went to Shaw, and I had to walk because I actually failed one part of the exit exam. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it was like they had exit exams back then. You had to pass 5 parts. You feel me? And the first few parts, I had passed the first 2 times. But that math part, you feel me, that kind of got me. And shit, I ended up graduating late, you know what I'm saying, because I was always getting suspended and shit from school, from fighting and shit, transitioning. And that's why I really couldn't stay in sport. Like, I was good in sport athletic, but I really couldn't stay in sports because I kept jumping schools and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it played a major part, but I got it together though. Played a major part.
Alright. So I checked out the Dirty Girl interview, and you said you went to the Army. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was right out of high school. Like, what made you choose the Army? And
Yeah.
was it right out of high school, or you had a little break in between that time? What you?
Well, what happened was, you know, I graduated late, but I technically graduated on time. If you don't get it, like everybody graduated.
You graduated that same year.
Yeah, I graduated the same year.
You supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, so I graduated when I was supposed to. So I went to college, right? And when I went to school, you feel me? I just I ain't really like it like that, you know what I'm saying? And but I still was going through the motions and shit. And then I came back home. I got my wife pregnant, and then that was the inspiration. So I like, bro, I'm not finna work in no McDonald's. I'm not finna work in no motherfucking Burger King. We gotta get some real money up in here. So I decided to go, you know what I'm saying, to the Army. And I joined that bitch.
You said you went to college. Let the folks know what college you went to.
When I first went, it was Jarvis Christian College. That's how I got familiar with Texas. You feel me? That was in Tyler, Killeen, Texas. And I went there a semester, and then I transferred to Alabama A&M. So when I came home for break, you know what I'm saying, me and my old lady had, you know, got real close. So I went to A&M and Jarvis Christian College.
Alright, so when you got into music, and how you got into music?
Shit, I got into music, man, because my mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying, they used to play music all around the house, you know what I'm saying, like from reggae to rap to R&B to rock, everything, you know. My daddy was more on the R&B smooth shit, and my mama, she was mostly on the hard rap shit. It's crazy what she was, you know what I'm saying? We call her mama Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So I had the best of both worlds, and then I just used to write and stuff, you know what I'm saying, just for like therapy, you know what I'm saying, shit I was going through. And then I went to school. The lady in school was like, shit, he can write. So I got into the poetry team, the little poetry team shit, and then my homie Jay Will at the time was like, bruh, you sound good. You need to put that shit on wax. So I put that shit on wax. I liked how it sounded, and I just ran with it. Niggas were fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Cinderella story, but shit, that's how it was.
So was your first song good to you, or what? What
My shit
your
was
first
trash.
It was trash.
It was trash. Cause I was giving him the song and let him listen to it. He was like, bro, that shit trash. Boy, that shit trash. He was telling me, boy, that shit trash. So then I had wrote this, cause I was good at writing love songs and shit. You know, that's how I used to get girls and shit in school. So I was just writing wrote a love song. And then I had put this single on that bitch. It's called Good Girl. You gotta go look at that. It's on iTunes now. I wrote that bitch. He like, I don't even like chick songs like that, but that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? And then Roski was the first to play it. And then Nina Ross played it. And now y'all familiar with 93BLX. And then it just started going up. I was sending CDs through the mail. I was goddamn putting CDs in the gas station for free. You know, that was CDs were popping.
Alright, so you just said DJ Roski, Nina Ross played. Like, how you got their music to them at that time? You know what I'm saying? How they found you? Cause they had it. Did you see the debate Shout out to Pluto, you know what I'm saying? Pluto said, you heard what Pluto said?
Pluto? Shout out, man.
You heard what Pluto said about DJs not playing local artist music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, they played your music back then, you know what I'm saying? Give your take on that.
Okay. My take on that, man.
Hold on, first off, what he said, DJ.
He was like, I mean, you tell me what he said.
I ain't gonna say verbatim, but it was something like local DJs need to play artist music, you know what I'm saying, in the club, you know what I'm saying, to help build everybody.
Yeah.
Or some of that nature.
Yeah. I think what Pluto said, man, I think, like, that nigga was right, bro. You feel me? Like, Mobile don't have a soundtrack. That's the problem with Mobile. We don't have a soundtrack of music to start a bigger movement where everybody can go. You know what I'm saying? It's like one person got a kingdom. It's like one person at a time, you feel me? And I feel like it's some of the DJs' fault. You know what I'm saying? They had their picks and chooses. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, like, they don't know how to break records. Because when you go to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, you go to Detroit, they playing their soundtrack. When you go to different cities, they playing their soundtrack. You like, man, what this is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What this is? You know what I'm saying? But when you come to Mobile, you hear in Atlanta, you hear in Cali, you hear in every other city. But that's the DJ responsibility to break records, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? He has some validity to what he said. You know
Alright. Me being devil advocate in this situation right here. Take up for the DJ. Do you think a lot of artists in the city make club music that they can break?
I don't think a lot. I think a lot. I think it's like it's like 60-40. It's at least 60-40. So you telling me you hear at least 40% of our music being played in the club when you go to the club? You don't hear 40% of our music being played in the club. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess they scared of not pleasing the crowd, but that's what you said. You gotta know how to break a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to break it in between the Jeezy, break it in between the Ross, break it in between, play 30 seconds of it and break it in between, you know what I'm saying? And then the crowd won't leave because, you know, the crowd is ruled by familiarity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if they ain't familiar with it, they're gonna be standing there like, what the fuck is it? What is this? So that's why just, you know, give it a benefit of the doubt. That's why I guess they play it at the end when everybody be trying to walk out because they be scared, you know what I'm saying, the crowd gonna leave or whatever. But they ain't been trained how to break a record. We got laptop DJs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to show no shot at nobody, but that's what it is.
Alright.